Hello and welcome back. I am Lauren Denise, and this is my channel. So, I have been thinking more about the concept of connecting with nature, and I just want to go a little bit deeper. So, typically for my clients, or just in general, I'm always about, connecting back with nature, grounding down, going back into those nature based spaces. And today I want to go a little bit deeper. So, first of all, I have been reading the book Women Who Run with the Wolves. This one, obviously, it's beat up. I carry it everywhere. It's been amazing. And if you can look, I'm not even done with it. But I have like folded and taken all the notes because just an amazing book. And so but I want to go a little bit deeper, and I'm gonna read a passage that I was going through today, but around nature. And so instead of thinking about connecting with nature, start embracing yourself as nature. You are not separate. You never have been. There is not you and nature. There is just nature. When you are outside, when you are in a building, when you are at home, it is still in a forest. It is still in this land that we are in. Very similar to how when an ant is in an ant hill, it's still in the ground, it's still in the earth, it's still not separate, and we are not separate. And so there's this divine communion that is always happening. When we are breathing, it is divine communion. When we are drinking water, we're not just drinking something and consuming, we are connecting. We are in a beautiful oneness. We are drinking water as water because we are, so much percentage of water. And so just remembering that we are nature, and whenever we are immersed in spaces that remind us of that, we are more at home with ourselves. So I'm going to read a passage that inspired this video, and I hope you find it useful. So this is actually around gardening because this is around gardening because I was talking to a friend earlier today about gardening. She has, I cannot say that word for nothing, gardening. But I was talking to a friend about gardening because she has a farm and she's thinking about like how to get more people on the land. And this passage came up. So the garden is a concrete connection to life and death. You can even say there is a religion of garden, for it teaches profound psychological and spiritual lessons. Whatever can happen to a garden can happen to soul and psyche. Too much water, too little water, infestations, heat, storm, flood, invasion, miracles, dying back, coming back, boon, healing, blossoming, bounty, beauty. During the life of a garden, women keep a diary, recording the signs of life giving and life taking. Each entry cooks up a psychic soup. In the garden, we practice letting thoughts, ideas, preferences, desires, even loves, both live and die. We plant, we pull, we bury. We dry seed, sow it, moisten it, support it, harvest. The garden is a meditation practice, that of seeing when it is time for something to die. In the garden, one can see the time coming for both fruition and dying back. In the garden, one is moving with rather than against the inhalations and exhalations of the greater wild nature. Through this meditation, we acknowledge that life, death, life cycle is a natural one. Both life giving and death dealing natures are waiting to be befriended, forever loved. In this process, we become like the cyclical wild. We have the ability to infuse energy and strengthen life, and to stand out of the way of what dies. And I think that's such a beautiful, when I was reading it, I just like highlighted the whole thing because it's such a beautiful remembrance of we are never separate from our experience. We are never separate from our environment. We are never separate from this earth. I have a lot of thoughts around nature, and I think I'm sure I'll do a lot more videos around that. Um, but I always think about the fact that, on this earth, I am with a living, breathing, moving, ever changing being. And I am brought forth by that being. never separate from it, and never separate from um, all that she is. And so, leaving you with that. Hope it helps. Bye.